La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, beloved viewers of MTA. It's exciting to welcome you to another episode of your program, Journey to Islam. As you know that in this program, we bring to you converts into the fold of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community for them to share with us their stories of conversion. On today's episode of Journey to Islam, we have with us a graduate of horticulture from the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, the person of Brother Dandi Ismail. Mr. Ismail, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Welcome you to our program and say Jazakallah for honoring our invitation. So to start with, Mr. Ismail, tell us who Ismail is, tell about your background, your family background, your education, as well as the religious affiliation you were with before joining the fold of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community.
My name is Dandi Ismail once again. So I graduated from Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, Igbo State. So I'm into fashion designer now. So I'm a fashion designer. So I have a Muslim background even before joining the Ahmadiyya movement. So I'm a Muslim, a very good one. My parents are Muslims. So I'm I'm good to go. So alhamdulillah.
That's interesting to know. Your parents are also Muslims.
Yeah, yes,
That's
sir.
really interesting. As the program continues, we shall ask you more questions about your parents as well as your other family members. But tell us how your journey to Islam Ahmadiyya began. When did you eventually sign the buyer?
I signed by that was 2022. So um, actually, I've been with the Hamadi. It's been a while for a very long time. When I was kid then. So I attended Faslu Mount and Primary School. So that's explored me more with the Ahmadiyya. So I know I happen to witness some of their events, their activities. Even I partake in some. We did reciting consider, so I can remember very well. So writing some of their deeds. So I
So during all those stages, you have not yet joined Ahmadiyya then.
no, no, no,
Interesting.
no. So I was kid then eventually. So maybe I just have interest, but the mindset of joining might not be not there then. So or probably I say should I say the ability to decide for myself. So I couldn't decide for myself then, even if I want to join. So and so
But you actually liked all the practices then.
yes.
But only that you are not we are unable to decide for yourself on where you are going to, what you are going to practice then. That's interesting to know. So, but of course, you told us you knew Ahmadiyya right from when you were very young. But when you were about to accept Ahmadiyya, were there any, let me say, personal doubts you had in your mind or some challenges during your journey to the fold of Ahmadiyya? If there is any, or tell us how you overcame them.
Mm, Actually, for me, I don't have much doubts because I'm already with them. I have friends. Even before I joined, I asked my friends. I asked them questions. Okay, what is about Ahmadiyya? What? Even so, I can remember some years ago, I almost attended their Jasa Salano then, but probably then I was in school, so something just came up. Even I have like relative that they are Hamadi. They always invited me that okay, let's go. It's something I want to do then, but the time is not there during those periods. So now that I control myself. So okay, that's when I decided to work there, work towards them. Okay, I want to join the Ahmadiyya. So
That's really interesting. So, eventually, before joining the Ahmadiyya community, were there some particular practices of Ahmadiyya that resonated with you mostly, that you so much fell in love with them, and that was the reason why you decided you have to join this community?
um, yes, I think there is one of the one or the thing that motivated me to join the Ahmadiyya especially is being an Hafiz. You know, memorizing the whole Quran offhand. So it's something I used to like very well. So, but I know that that is achievable in the Ahmadi community. So even if I couldn't achieve that, okay, I have the intention. Okay, my children in the future, so they have to opt in for Ivy school. So it's something I used to like very much. So and there are many things that motivated me. You know, I think the activities, just the first I think the first just as I know that I attended that was in 2022 also when I converted. So it's something like it's something that I really enjoy it, especially praying tajud in congregation. So it's something that okay, this is nice. So even since then, I don't. I'm not sure I've missed any congregation program like that. So I've been.
So you are really motivated with the Jamaat programs, and most especially you so much love to be a Hafiz. Although age is not on your side, but hopefully in the future when you have your own children, you'll be able to become a Hafiz. Inshallah, that's really interesting to know. So eventually, of course, you told us when you were very young, you couldn't accept that community because you couldn't decide by yourself. So when you eventually joined the fold of Ahmadiyya, how did your family circle receive this information? Your parents, your siblings, were there any sort of persecution from them, or how did they receive the information, the news that you have joined the fold of the Ahmadiyya community?
oh, my journey to Ahmadiyya, I think all is positive. So they embraced it. They embraced me when I joined. Because I said earlier, I attended Fasluma. So for me to attend Fasluma, definitely they have the rough idea, even if they are not a member. So they know what Ahmadi is all about. We have, even in our family, we have Ahmadi in our family that yes, every year, every um Ileya, so we came together. So I have one brother like that. So he's a family member. So anytime we came to celebrate Ileya with us. So anytime we came around, so we wear the uniform, wear the Magic Skudam uniform. So going to Osa prayer with them. So we they know Amadi very well. So even my brother he almost joined, but he's not that available. So that's why he couldn't join up.
But your parents are still not members yet. They have not joined yet. Your parents.
No. I'm not sure that's a goal. So, but they like Amadi too.
Okay, inshallah. Hopefully, in the future, they will also join Ahmadiyya, inshallah. But they are pleased with you and they love what you do and they appreciate what Ahmadiyya community does, right?
Everything.
Alhamdulillah. Beloved viewers of MTA, if you are just joining us, this is Journey to Islam. And our guest today is Brother Dandi Ismail. He told us how he fell in love with the Ahmadiyya community right from his youthful age. He was privileged to attend the Ahmadiyya school, although he couldn't decide by himself then. But eventually, in the year 2022, he decided to join the Ahmadiyya community. And due to his love for the Holy Quran, he loves when Ufaz recite the Quran. And he's hopeful that even if he's not unable to become a Hafiz, his future children will definitely be Ufaz by the special grace of Allah the Almighty. We are still listening to his story. Stay tuned as we interrogate him more to hear about how he eventually become a member of this blessed community. So, Mr. Ismail, sir, you told us you knew Ahmadiyat before joining, but during your conversion process, you could have been hearing some misconceptions, probably some allegations against the Ahmadiyya community. Were there any then, probably from your friends or from your neighbors, that they said Ahmadiyya does this, Ahmadiyya does this? Were there any, and how were you able to surmount this challenge?
Actually, there are many. There are many.
Tell us
So
some of them.
um okay, like okay, where should okay, let me just pick some. Okay. Oh, Ahmadi, they don't pray behind non-Muslim. So there are
You
many
don't put behind an Ahmadi?
non-Ahmadi. So
Okay.
sorry, they don't pray behind non-Ahmadi.
Okay, any other?
What's that one? Okay. Ahmadi Muslim, they don't marry.
Except from their
except from
food.
their food. Yes.
Okay.
So which
Did
other
they say
one?
like we have a
You know,
different Quran, something like that?
something like that. They don't believe in the prophets.
Hmm?
Though those are some of the allegations. So
So how were you able to also research on your own, or how did you eventually, I mean, what were the process that led to your conversion, despite hearing all these stories?
hmm, actually, I told you earlier. I know Amadi right from my case, so I was able to explore. Even then, even if I don't know much, I was able to know some. Okay. For instance, now that you don't believe in the prophets, I know that that's not true. So they believe in the prophets. So they preach to us. Well, what the prophets preaches. So I know that's not true. And another one that I don't pray behind non-Muslims. So
So you don't put behind an Ahmadi.
non-Hamadi, sorry, that I
Okay.
don't pray behind non-Hamadi. Um, I know there is a reason why that's occur. Okay, when you don't believe in the imam of the age, so it's like you are a non-believer, and what the imam of ages is preaching what the prophet preaches. So is like he brought back towards the message of the prophet. So if you don't believe in, definitely you don't believe in the prophet, so you are not Muslim. That's for due to my own little understanding. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons. Any so I was able to tackle most of the misconception anyway. So with my little idea, with my little
Knowledge.
knowledge I have with the Ahmadi, so we are still learning every day.
Sure, sure. Alhamdulillah that you're able to read on your own and study on your own to know more about the Ahmadiyya community. But what actually gave you that conviction that the fold you are treading is the right path? What gave you that conviction?
Mm, Actually, I used to be a very good Muslim, so I attended madrasa, so I don't see any difference between my former, okay, me as an ordinary Muslim, and me
Ahmadi
as an
Muslim.
Ahmadi Muslim. So I don't see any difference. The only difference I could see, okay, we serve under the Imam of Ages. Like we have one leader who's to tell us, okay, do this, and what is telling us is what Islam preaches us to us. So it's the same thing, and there are well, what motivated me to join Ahmadi, okay, the activities that I wasn't exposed to when I was non-Muslim, or when I was the ordinary Muslim. So joining Ahmadiyya, so it exposed me to many things.
Interesting.
So it's Islamically,
The different Islamic programs that Ahmadiyya has
exactly
put in place, like the Tima, the
the just
Jalsa, the
Salam,
workshop,
every
the
so
Dars, and every other program.
it brought me my knowledge, and me I'm someone that I like families. So I know Amadi they are a family. So I'm someone that I love family. So that's one of the reasons I
That's really interesting to know. So when you eventually joined the Ahmadiyya community, how did the local Jamaat in your area, how did they support you towards integrating you towards the community?
they they have been a great help. So they carry us along. They supported me. So and they encourages me. So even if I have a doubt mind, actually I'm not sure. I remember there's a time. Okay, so some of my friends, so we are having conversation about, okay, why did you join Amadi? So we have some conversation. So I have some questions then. So I have to call one of our header imam that, okay, what do you, I had this, can you help me out, can you solve it out? So the way they carry it, then I was surprised that this is just a small, I just want to have idea, probably maybe I can give my friends the response. So they just take it up, okay, brother Ismail, so I had this, are you able to solve it, these are so I was impressed that, wow, that's So the support they have been a good help.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, it's really interesting to know that the local community, they truly supported you during your transition into the Islam Ahmadiyya. So after converting to Ahmadiyya, of course, you told us you were a good Muslim then, but what changes did you witness in your life, your way of living, your practice, and your religious practice? What were some changes you witnessed?
Actually, there are changes. So firstly, it makes me more committed. So it makes me more committed to Allah. So and even to the Islamic part. So then no one care about you, no one care about your welfare, no one care about how you do just you. But because you are a believer, so you have to carry on along with your own mindset. But now that I'm Hamadi, so the how will I put it? So I've been
The
more,
awareness,
yes,
you have gotten that awareness. Yeah.
yeah, so I'm more committed to hard to my deeds. So everything has been going
Tell us
start.
about your relationship with Allah, how it has been enhanced after accepting Ahmadiyya.
Like even before there are some things that I do then. So and now I've adjusted on them. So just to close more to Allah. So and there have been good, there have been positive changes. There have been positive changes. Alhamdulillah.
Of course, you mentioned earlier that it's the only Ahmadiyya community that has one leader who all over the world. Tell us about your relationship with the Khalifa. Have you had an opportunity of watching his sermons, writing letters to him? Tell us more.
Yes, I watch his sermon. So I do watch his sermon. Even although I'm not that I watch it every day. So but sometimes okay, if I have the time, okay, I just go online, listen to him, listen to how he answer questions. So I know I do that very well. And being a non so I've been able to write to the user. So his question for his prayer. Okay, I'm a new member, so alhamdulillah. So we are improving, and there have been positive changes in my even in my life. So I can testify to that. So and I pray I see small changes along the way.
You are married now?
No, I'm not
Okay.
married.
But you are planning to marry in the future.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. I hope when you are able to marry, you marry a good Ahmadi sister, inshallah. So that you enable you to fulfill your dream of having a Hafiz from your family, inshallah. So, of course, Ahmadiyya is one family, but probably during the course of your transition to Ahmadiyya, you will have witnessed some good Ahmadis who assisted you or probably enabled you to integrate more. Can you share further insight into what you have witnessed in Ahmadiyya community compared to where you were before?
What I've witnessed so far. Mm, Ahmadi is a family. Even apart from not being an Ahmadi, so we outside known, we have good and bad people. So I've been able to meet with good people within the Ahmadi community, and they have been there for me. Like there are many of them. Seriously, truth be told, even in my work, so the way they approaches me, so I have, I say that I'm a fashion designer, so I have some of them as a customer, and should I say that as customer? To truth be told, even r- that was right before joining Amadio. So
Okay.
now I have them as friends, I have them as family, so they have been there for me. So they are good people. They are good, although they are good and bad. So
Okay.
well, I was able to meet most of them, some of the good people.
Yeah, you
So
told
they
me
are good
earlier
for me.
you've been to Jalsa, you've been to Itima. Tell me about your experiences in all these events and how, because you told me now you don't want to miss any. What actually motivated you to always aspire to be part of the conventions?
Um, I know I say that I love family. I love family very much. So I love being us being together, doing things together. Maybe that's how because I was brought up like that. So I love being among the family. Okay, let's work together. Let's do things together, eat together, do everything together. So and there are educational events that took on the during the event. So that was, it has been well for me. It has
When
been
you
well for me.
eventually attended your first Jalsa in 2022, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about your experience at that first Jalsa.
My experience.
Because, of course, probably that's the first time you are witnessing such gathering. Tell us how you feel to be part of such a religious convention.
Actually, I feel good. I feel good. Being among the member of the Apata circle, being among them. So they carry us. Everything has been good, and most especially performing the tajud in congregation. So it's something I so much like very even I don't want to miss any of the tajud. So even within the Jamaat, we do observe monthly tajud. So I always try my best and attend. So
Alhamdulillah. Beloved viewers of MTA, we are still on our program Journey to Islam, and our guest has been Mr. Dandi Ismail. So far, he has told us about his story of conversion, how he fell in love with the Ahmadiyya teachings right from a young age, and eventually he decided to accept the Ahmadiyya community after making personal research. And of course, he was convinced that the path he was treading is the right path. He has told us how the local community supported him, and they ensured that all his doubts about Ahmadiyya are cleared. So, and eventually, he has been a very practicing Ahmadi Muslim. He has attended Ijmas, Jalsa, and he so much loved the way congregational prayer, especially congregational tahajjud, is being observed. And since then, he never wished to miss any congregational tahajjud. It's so inspiring to hear his story. We are gradually coming to the end of the program, but on a final note, Mr. Ismail Saib, there are some who are yet to join the fold of Ahmadiyya community. What advice would you like to give to them?
the some who are yet to join or some who are aspiring to join.
Both, yeah. Whether
Okay,
aspiring who are yet to
what's
join, give what would you like to advise them on?
what I would like to say on that is Amadi, there is if you don't, if you are not closer to them, so you won't know much about them. Actually, there are many misconceptions about them. So it's when you are able to move closer to them, or ask question about them, read about them. That's when you be convinced that all these things that are just misconceptions, they are not true. So for those that have not joined the Amadi community, so I would advise you to make it a try, and I'm very sure you won't regret joining them. So you and by joining them, you happen to know much about them. So you're able to ask questions, even if you have that of mind. So I'm sure you'll be able to clear that. So just give it a try. So and I'm sure you won't regret joining them.
And for those who are in the community already, we would like to advise them on how they can improve on their faith.
For those that are already a member, so my only advice for them is just work more on yourself. So um, I still employ to read more about I will read more about the Hamadi. So ask questions if you have that of mind. Ask questions. We have missionaries. We have Hafiz that can ask questions that will solve your questions. So that's my only advice for them.
Jazakallah, Mr. Ismail Saib. We are truly grateful for you honoring our invitation, and we hope when next we call you, you will graciously accept our invitation. Beloved viewers of MTA, this is how far time will permit us on this episode of Journey to Islam. As I've earlier said, our guest has been Mr. Dandi Ismail, a convert to the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. He joined the fold of Ahmadiyya in the year 2022. Of course, prior to that time, he was a close friend of the Ahmadiyya community. He studied the Ahmadiyya community. He was also in Ahmadiyya school. He attended an Ahmadiyya secondary school. And of course, that gave him an insight into what Ahmadiyya is. And alhamdulillah, eventually he decided to to join the fold of the Ahmadiyya community in the year 2022. His story has truly inspired us. He has advised us to stay true to our pledge as Muslims, and especially as Ahmadi Muslim. We should continue to tread the right path and show good examples for others to emulate. For feedback, comments, or questions, kindly reach out to us via africa@mta.tv. That's our email. Till next time, we'll come your way again with another episode of Journey to Islam. I am Nuruddin Okubena, and I say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Muhammadur Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah. Muhammadur Rasulullah.